absolutely am embarrassed that I said in my original video. What's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Sarah here from Pink Sugar Soapery, a bakery inspired handmade bath and body product business online. Today, I am actually remaking a video that I made about a year ago, a little bit less than a year ago. And obviously by the title, you know that is one of my best performing videos on my channel currently, how to start a bath bomb business with $100. Bath bombs were obviously, and still kind of are, a cornerstone product for my brand. I feel like any bath product business is going to have bath bombs as a huge category. And just kind of over time since filming that video, I've really worked hard. I've definitely talked about it in other videos as well, on refining the recipe that I'm using, upgrading materials, upgrading packaging. You know, I've learned so much from that video, and there are several things that I really wish I never said in that video. So we're gonna cover all of that here. Let's just jump right on into that content. So I'm going to be using only 2 suppliers for this video. There are several reasons for that, but first we will be using Amazon, and we will be using Wholesale Supplies Plus. Now, my reasoning for choosing those 2, obviously Amazon has a very quick, 2-day on most items delivery, and if you do pay for a Prime membership, then you would get those items shipped for free. Wholesale Supply, and actually you can also find like a super wide variety of things on Amazon that you might not be able to find on a different supplier. And I chose Wholesale Supplies Plus as the other supplier because, one, you get free shipping over $25. I've always found their shipping to be very, very fast. They package their things really well, and they are always having sales. So like, for example, at the time of filming this video, they're having like a big melt and pour soap event. Y'all know I love melt and pour soap. So right now, all of their melt and pour soap bases are 25% off. I can't remember what it was last week. I think it was like additives, cosmetic additives were 20% off. So there's a great possibility that you'll be able to find what you're looking for on sale. Okay, let's go into our base ingredients. Now, obviously I did not memorize absolutely everything, so I do have my laptop like down here that I'll be referencing. I'm going to be selecting ingredients that are based off of my new recipe, not my original recipe. That recipe semi-embarrasses me that I ever offered. But we all start somewhere. Yeah, I'm not gonna go into that because you already know it, but we all start somewhere. Do what you gotta do until you get where you are going. And actually, if you're interested in kind of like a rundown on how my recipe has changed, what ingredients I took out, what ingredients I added, why, what each ingredient does for a bath bomb, I'll definitely film that for you guys. Just let me know by hitting subscribe and liking this video, and I'll add that to my content list. All right, so first things first, baking soda. For baking soda, we're looking at $3.12 for a 16-ounce bag. We're also gonna need some isopropyl alcohol, like rubbing alcohol. I prefer to use a 99% concentrated bottle, which is why it's a little bit more expensive. So the isopropyl that I use is from Amazon. It's $7.93 for a 16-ounce bottle. And again, you want to make sure that you have a higher concentrate. If you just go to like Target or something like that, they're going to have one, but it'll probably be like a 76% concentrate, which could activate your bath bombs early, so it's not necessarily a good thing, though it may seem like the same thing and it may be offered at a cheaper price. I would recommend still using this 99% that is from Amazon. Next up, we've got our SLSA, and that is $15.51 for a 6-ounce. It's actually 3 2-ounce bags that I order from Wholesale Supplies Plus. If you get a full pound of it, I'm pretty sure that it's like $45–50, I think. but I will say, like, it does last, you know, it does last a long time for me. So I don't know, that's not going to get us to be under $100, but for the purposes of this video, we're going to spend $15.51 on 3 2-ounce baggies. We're going to need some apricot kernel oil, $8.58 for 16 ounces. White kaolin clay, which is really nice. It gives it like that really super like soft texture. I really like that. I'm really glad that I incorporated it in my new recipe. That's $5.83 for 16 ounces. We've got the star of the show, the citric acid, $5.59 for 16 ounces. Cream of tartar, sorry, I know, I can't help it. I like saying it like that. $7.99 for 16 ounces. Polysorbate 80. This one, I feel like a lot of people choose to leave out, like it's not a necessary ingredient, but it really, really is, okay? Again, I'll cover that in the other video. But we're gonna spend $8.64 here for 16 ounces. And then, now here is what I absolutely am embarrassed that I said in my original video. In that video, I talked about coloring my bath bombs with mica powder. If you're a seasoned bath bomb maker, you already know why that's a mistake. But if you're new like me, you have no idea why it's a mistake. And I'm gonna tell you right now. Using mica powder in your bath bomb will cause it to leave a color ring of colored powder or residue around the tub of your customer. I'm gonna tell you right now, those customers that get that ring around their tub, they are not coming back, okay? No one wants to add something to their bath that they then have to like actually clean off afterward, you know what I mean? So skip mica powder altogether. Again, I'm so embarrassed that I ever said that, but you do live and learn. So I'm gonna just like chalk that up to a learning experience. Instead, there are a couple of options. As always, there's going to be a million options, but I use Color Lakes. And these Color Lakes that I have for this video are from Wholesale Supplies Plus, and it's $4.41 for a 2.5 gram bag. That's not a lot. However, a little tiny bit of these Color Lakes does go a very long way. Lakes are expensive. I'm not gonna lie to you. They are expensive, but you really only use a tiny bit at a time. And to me, honestly, it's worth just improving the customer experience and knowing that something so simple isn't going to deter them from purchasing from me again in the future. So I put 3 bags of Color Lakes for $4.41 each in the cart. And finally, our fragrance oil. I chose watermelon, but sub in whatever fragrance you want. And it's $6.83 for a 2 ounce. Some of my favorite from Wholesale Supplies Plus, let's see, Saltwater Mermaid, Pink Lemonade, that one smells really good. Cake batter smells really good. And there's an interesting fragrance. It's actually in one of my fragrance haul videos. I'll link it down below. One of the most interesting that I have purchased from Wholesale Supplies Plus that smells good is called Butt Naked in Bed. So take that as you will. That either fits you, or if it's your personality and you think it's funny, or it absolutely does not fit your personality and you don't like that at all. So anyway, that's gonna bring our total to $83.25 on just ingredients, okay? But I'm telling you, these are some really, really nice bath bombs. The ingredients have been upgraded and they are fabulous in comparison, especially to that original recipe. The other thing we're going to need is a little bit of, or like the other category we're going to need is a little bit of packaging. So I went ahead and added shrink seal bags. They are rounded at the bottom. This is what they look like. It's $8.88 for 300 of those baggies. So you'll be able to package quite a few bath bombs with that. And as far as like the equipment needed to actually shrink wrap, you can use a heat gun or a blow dryer. Now I have like this sealer here, but I didn't include that in the cost of this category, like the cost, I didn't include it in this $100 that we're spending on bath bombs. You can definitely add it on, of course, and it does actually help with like a variety of products. But if you are looking for something that you may already have, you can use a hair straightener. It may, over time, like eventually down the road, it may end up ruining your straightener. So I don't recommend that, but if you're just kind of looking for something in the meantime until you can build up those funds, I'm pretty sure the heat sealer was like $25, $30. I'll just, trust me, the description is going to be full of like links for absolutely everything. So that's the one that I have. So it's very inexpensive, but I just didn't want to leave you without like any option at all, since we're trying to stick to this $100 budget. Okay. All right. That's going to take us to $92.13. Now, as far as shipping material goes, here's the kicker. We are going to be using all free. I'll be right back. For our shipping boxes, we are going to use the free USPS boxes that they offer at the post office. You can order them online, or you can just like walk into your post office and get them. And if you haven't done that before, I would recommend walking into the post office so you can get like a physical look at how the sizes are. I know sometimes like I have a hard time envisioning what the size of a box will be, so I would definitely recommend walking into the post office and kind of getting a few samples. They're free, so maybe get a few samples, take them home, see what works, what doesn't, what's a good size, what's not a good size, those kinds of things. And then as far as our packaging goes, bath bombs are definitely tricky to package. Time and time again, I've had bath bombs break in the mail. So my recommendation here is to save all of the packaging that you get when you order from places like Wholesale Supplies Plus or Brambleberry. Just anywhere that packages your materials before you get them, save all of that packaging. I know Wholesale Supplies Plus uses a lot of like those they're not cardboard. I want to say like they're maybe board. I don't know what it is, but like they look like the little egg carton things, you know, and that's what they package their fragrance oils in. So those are actually a really good size for bath bombs. So you could cut out one top and one bottom and kind of like tape it. So we still have about $7 and some change. Here is what I would do with that $7. With that $7, I would go back and I would purchase another fragrance oil. And I'm pretty sure I actually said this in that other video as well. But what I would do here is I would find a second fragrance oil that really, really complements the first fragrance oil that you purchased. That way you have one fragrance oil, you purchase a second one, and then you could mix them together to create a more unique and third fragrance to, you know, help vary up your offerings without technically spending more money. Although you eventually you will spend more money, but you know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't feel like you're spending that money because you have both of those fragrance oils and you're just mixing them for the third one. All right. So when I was filming this, or not when I was filming it, but when I was doing the research part of this video, I actually saw Wholesale Supplies Plus offers a bath bomb kit, and it says it's a beginner bath bomb kit, has everything you need to make 5 bath bombs, and it only costs $13.80. Now, the caveat to that is it doesn't include a fragrance oil, so it's going to make your entire bath bomb, but it's not going to fragrance it. And let me check, because I also don't think it included a colorant. Hold on one second. Bath bomb kit. Okay, so this here it is, $13.81. It includes a mold, which is actually really nice. Shea 50, baking soda, citric acid, gloves, and kaolin clay. So yeah, it also doesn't include a colorant, but $13.80 is actually not bad. Yeah, in my opinion, the recipe is very, very bare bones, but it actually might be a really good thing to try out if you're in the very beginning, because it can help you get used to the different ingredients and kind of see how they react with one another, see if you like something over something else, see if something works for you or something doesn't. And actually, that might be a really fun video, like buying that to try out. They have quite a few too. There are other bath bomb kits that they have, but I chose this one because it was very basic. They've got a beach ball bath bomb kit for $34.84. Pink amber hemp fizzy kit for $20.16. So they definitely have some offerings here that are nice if you would rather start off on that route. Sweet orange for $22.09, which actually that might be a really good idea too, because you could easily purchase, you know, 3, possibly 4 of these kits, and then you know, have those as your original offerings as well, versus buying the individual ingredients. That's actually a really good idea. Maybe I'll do that. That sounds like a fun video. Okay, so if you guys want me to purchase some of these bath bomb kits and test them out for you in an upcoming video, definitely comment down below and let me know. And even better than that, go on the wholesalesuppliesplus.com website and choose a bath bomb kit or bath fuzzy. It looks like they're called bath fizzy kits, not necessarily bath bomb. Some are called bath bombs, some are called bath fizzies. So choose a couple of those that you would like to see me try. That actually sounds like a lot of fun and something that my daughter would love to do with me. So I'm definitely down for that. Oh, and actually I think that's going to wrap up our video. We made it in just under $100 with a bomb recipe and some additional options for beginners, all staying within our $100 budget. So go us. And yeah, don't forget to hit subscribe if you haven't already. It's free. I'd love to have you here as a part of the community. Introduce yourself down below in the comments. I will see you next Sunday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'll see you then. All right.